Today, we are great to have this vlog interview, to know what are the milestones they have been reached and to know how they need to function effectively in this institution of education. I am Prince David C. Dampil from the Department of Senior High School Grade 12 Youth, and now I am here in Lawakan National High School Annex where I started to grow, develop, and learn in life.
What are the things that need to be changed in your institution and what change could you suggest?
Marami, no? There's a lot of things that need to be changed in this institution actually. One is the facility. If we're going to look at it, medyo meron tayong we have this big problem ahead of us. But, parang, I don't know if you already knew it. We only have until December and we need to vacate this place and that is one and that is like actually it is a challenge actually in every parang napaka-bigat yung dadaanan natin later on. But then, it will bring us like a big change sa ating school. Kasi it will open an opportunity for us to have a much bigger campus, much siguro much better place for us to have.
Para po sa pangalawang katanungan, how this institution contribute to the society?
Contribution of the institution to society. Actually, if we have like a good institution, we can provide a good citizen. So if we have programs like the one that we have, for example, yung project or yung program ng guidance and counseling that addresses the mental health ng mga student natin, we will provide a better citizen. Yun ang ating yun ang ating main objective, to produce like a good citizen, a productive citizen na magagamit ng bansa natin for its development. So yun ang natin. So we also have partnership with the likes of the community, like for example the barangay. We have this good relationship with them na kung saan kakatulong din tayo sa mga projects nila sa pangangailangan nila. And also dun sa the last time we have this program for the senior citizen, for example, we have this symposium that tend to help, yung mga sa senior citizen natin, giving them like knowledge and ideas on how to cope with their aging, yung ating aging citizens.
Next question po. Why do you think your role is important in order to ensure the process function of these institutions in our society?
Okay. So as a school head, as a school administrator, actually the task of the school head is to lead the institution towards its vision, towards its goal, that is to deliver the best education na pwede nating i-provide sa ating mga learners. So, I think yun ang pinaka-vital role, vital contribution ng isang school head na magagawa niya is to lead yung kanyang, to lead yung teachers towards like providing them developmental program, para magkaroon sila ng personal development or professional development. Yun ang ano niya, So, malaki yung malaki ang ginagampanan niyang papel. Like, for example, sa managing the finances, financial management. One of the tasks is to manage well the financial resources of the school. Dito yung titingnan mo, ano yung pangangailangan, ano ang pinaka kailangan ng school, ng teacher, ng student, and you need to think, ayun ang isa sa think tank, ikaw yung thinker ng institution as a school head. So, mga plans, dapat maibalansin mo dun sa resources na meron ka.
Good morning. Can I some questions? Some questions, okay. Do you think your institution plays its role in society?
Yes. First, siguro sa place muna. Siyempre, may mga estudyante tayo, na malapit dito sa school. Especially, yan yung poblasyon, San Ramon. Siyempre, saan sila mag-aaral? Kung dito sa mas malapit. Okay? Another, in education. Siyempre, we teach quality. Quality naman nakakatuto naman kayo. Siguro naman, Tapos, I think yes, yung institution na to, it plays its role.
Next question. Why did you choose to be part of this constitution?
Okay, I chose to be part of this constitution because I love teaching. Bukod doon, siguro for the future purposes. Siyempre, pinaghahandaan natin yung pagtanda natin. So, being part of this constitution, tutulungan kami by means of money, by means of, basta for future purposes siya. Okay, kaya ako pinili din dito.
Good afternoon. Do you have any goal for you to actually invert the
As a student of grade 11 senior high, I want to participate in different events in our school, like different fairs like science, math, English, and also I want to represent our section in different activities. Our main goal and our goal is to teach our students. But if we're going to dig deeper as to the needs of our learners nowadays, we have to actually cater not only to their needs as well as to their mental and physical health. Also, we have to strategize in dealing and teaching them physical
our students who are good in math, in English. At the same time, their capacities in learning. There are students who are visual. There are students who are kinesthetic. So we have to strategize in making our students learn.
What are the milestones that you have reached while working for this institution?
Naging problema yung mga activities yung sinesend lalo na naging suspend yung mga klase. So, marami lang sila hindi ganun nagawa ng mga klase ko, pati na rin ako yung mga activities namin. Pero isang milestone para sa akin yung nalampasan namin. Kahit ganun kadami yung activities yung sinend, nasa flow, na nalampasan namin.
For my next question is, do you have any goals for you to achieve in the present time?
Siguro yung ma-achieve ko yung gusto kong extracurricular activities tulad ng siguro yung creative or pag-badminton and syempre magka-honor degree.
Good afternoon, Ms. Flo. How efficient do you think your performance is?
In terms of efficiency kasi, as a student, I can say that I'm efficient unless yung magtuturo sa akin is okay. Kasi we students, we don't yield results until mapakita natin na yung natututunan natin is talagang nagagamit natin or nia-apply natin kapag kailangan sa school. So, I can say that I am efficient kasi all throughout my school years, all throughout the student years, I've been commendable. Consistent honor ako ever since. So, I can pretty much say na efficient ako when it comes to my studies.
What are the hardships that you encounter in role and the reason for it?
When it comes to hardships kasi, it varies from student to student. Pero ako, as a student myself, during my senior high school, I struggled with financially. Kasi I was a working student back then, and I was self-supporting. So, dahil self-supporting ako, I can't afford not to work to support myself. And pretty demanding when it comes to senior high school kasi meron tayong research, meron tayong entrepreneurship, and hindi ka makakapag-yield ng results kapag ka ikaw mismo sa sarili mo, hindi ka gumastos. So, I can say that studying is an investment. And in order to invest, kailangan meron ka munang mabibigay. Kasi hindi ka naman makakapag-invest na ikaw mismo, wala kang maibibigay. So, one of my struggles is financial. And the second one would be emotionally. Kasi, kahit nasabihin natin kaya mo yung burden, yung workload, kaya mo siyang ma-accomplish in a given time. Pero, may part na makaka-experience ka ng burnout. And pag na-experience mo yung burnout, hindi mo na kasi siya ma-reverse. Kumbaga, dala mo na hanggang sa mga susunod na taon na nag-aaral ka yung burnout with you. So, kapag ka napagod ka na ng pag-aaral mo, lalo ako, kasi I have a habit of overstudying to the point na hindi na talaga ako nagpapahinga kapag ka naisip ko na ayaw ko magpahinga. And crammer din ako dahil nga nahihirapan ako mag-juggle ng time ko between work. Tapos pag uwi ka ng bahay, may sarili pa akong other responsibilities. So, kailangan yung tatlong responsibilities ko, ma-juggle ko siya in order to fit in my time. So, emotionally, as I do it, magte-take siya ng toll emotionally sa akin. And I have a tendency na kapag emotionally is burdened na ako, parang nawawala yung focus ko sa ibang bagay, ganyan, parang nawawala na ako ng motivation. So, the hardships that I encounter in performing my role as a student would be financial and emotional.